Hey guys, welcome to Let's Do Math. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to solve a relatively simple problem when it comes to solving quadratics. So remember that a quadratic is an equation of this form. So something like x squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. What makes this a quadratic is the fact that it has not only an x term, but it also has an x squared term as well. And the technique that we're going to be using on this particular problem is going to be factoring. And it's going to be factoring in what I call a 2 by 2. So I'm going to set up two binomials to solve this equation. So to do that, I'm just going to switch colors real quick to blue. We're going to set up two sets of parentheses here. And what we're going to do is we're going to factor this original equation. Now for this, to factor, what we're going to do is you find numbers that multiply together to give you x squared, and you put those in the front. Well, in this case, it's going to be okay because we're going to do x and x here because that's the only combination of things that can multiply together to give me x squared, or x and x. The back two spots are going to be a little bit more challenging because what we have to do is we have to think about two numbers that multiply together to give me 6, but add together to give me 5. And in that case, it's going to be, looks like both of those numbers are going to be positive, and then it's going to be 3 and 2. Now, you could write 2 and 3, but it really doesn't matter for this. Now, once you finish factoring that, what we have to do is we're going to solve each of these factors independently. And what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, well, x plus 3 is equal to 0, and x plus 2 is also equal to 0. And then you're going to solve each one of these like you would any other one-step equation in this case. We're going to subtract 3 from both sides to get x is equal to -3. So there's one solution to this quadratic. And then over here we're going to subtract 2 from both sides to get x is equal to -2, which means that we actually have two answers for this particular problem. And generally, teachers will have you write this in like this curly brace looking thing, so your answers are going to be -3 and -2. So that's how you solve a relatively simple quadratic problem using factoring. If you found this video to be helpful, please let me know. Also remember, when doing math, and the only way really to get better at math is to continue to practice problems, so keep doing that math.